Hello, little friends, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we have a super exciting new adventure with our favorite piggy Peppa. It's a rainy day outside, and Peppa and George are feeling a bit bored. But you know Peppa, she always has the most brilliant ideas. What adventure are they going to have today? Let's find out. Scene: Peppa and George are looking out the window at the rain. Puddles are forming everywhere. Oh, George, sighed Peppa. It's raining so much. We can't go outside to jump in muddy puddles. George looked sad. Dinosaur, he said, holding up his toy dinosaur. Mr. Dinosaur. I know, George, said Peppa. Mr. Dinosaur wants to play outside too. Just then, Mummy Pig came into the room with a big basket of clean laundry. What's with the long faces, my little piggies? She asked with a smile. It's too rainy to play outside, grumbled Peppa. Mummy Pig put down the basket. Well, playing inside can be just as fun. You just need a little bit of imagination. Peppa's ears perked up. Imagination, that's it. Suddenly she had a wonderful, brilliant, fantastically fun idea. Mummy, Daddy. Peppa called out, running into the living room where Daddy Pig was reading his newspaper. We're going to build a fort. A giant, super secret pillow fort. Daddy Pig lowered his newspaper. A pillow fort? That sounds like a splendid idea, Peppa. So, the grand pillow fort construction began. Peppa was the architect, of course. George, you bring the small pillows. Daddy Pig, we need all the big cushions from the sofa. Mummy Pig, can we use the big blankets? Everyone got to work. It was a team effort. They gathered pillows of all shapes and sizes, soft blankets and colorful quilts. Daddy Pig, being very strong, helped lift the heavy sofa cushions to make the main walls. Oof, this is hard work, he grunted, puffing out his chest. But very important work for a sturdy fort. Peppa directed everyone. This pillow goes here. And that blanket will be the roof. George giggled as he tried to carry a pillow that was almost as big as him. He waddled over and plopped it down, making a soft wall. Good job, George, cheered Peppa. Soon their living room was transformed. A magnificent fort stood in the middle of the room, with walls made of cushions and a roof made of blankets draped over chairs. It had a secret entrance that you had to crawl through. It's not just a fort, Peppa announced proudly. It's our secret castle. May we come in, Queen Peppa? Asked Mummy Pig, peeking through the entrance. Of course, Mummy Pig, said Peppa with a royal wave. But you must know the secret password. Mummy Pig thought for a moment. Is it ... muddy puddles? Peppa giggled. That's right. You can come in. Mummy Pig, Daddy Pig, Peppa, and George all squeezed inside the cozy fort. It was dark and snug, with little bits of light peeking through the blankets. This is wonderful, Peppa, said Daddy Pig. It's like our own secret house. Inside their new secret house, they needed some light. I have an idea, said Mummy Pig. She crawled out and came back with a flashlight. Now it's a real adventure cave, she whispered. Peppa switched on the flashlight and made funny shapes on the blanket walls. She made a dinosaur shape for George, who roared with delight. Grr! Dinosaur! Next, it was story time. Daddy Pig, the expert storyteller, began a tale. Once upon a time in a big pillow castle, he started in a deep voice, lived a brave knight named Sir George and a clever queen named Peppa. Peppa and George snuggled in, completely captivated. The fort made the story feel even more magical. But what's an adventure without snacks? Mummy Pig crawled out again. I'll be right back with some royal snacks for our castle. A few minutes later, she returned with a plate of cookies and some juice boxes. Hooray! Shouted Peppa. Snacks in the fort are the best snacks. They all munched on cookies, careful not to get crumbs everywhere. Suddenly they heard a little meow from outside the fort. What was that? Whispered Peppa. She peeked out the secret entrance. It was Suzy Sheep, standing at the door in her little yellow raincoat. Suzy, Peppa exclaimed. Come in, come in. We built a giant pillow fort. Suzy's eyes widened when she saw the magnificent structure in the living room. Wow, Peppa, it's amazing. You have to say the secret password, said George. Suzy giggled. Is it that? Peppa shook her head. No, silly, it's muddy puddles. Suzy repeated the password and crawled inside. Now the fort was even more crowded and even more fun. They played games inside the fort for hours. They played as spy, told silly jokes, and even had a concert where George played his toy trumpet and everyone else sang along. The rain outside didn't matter at all. They were having the best time in their own cozy little world. As the afternoon went on, the rain finally stopped and a beautiful rainbow appeared in the sky. Daddy Pig peeked out of the fort. Look, everyone, the rain has stopped and there's a rainbow. They all crawled out of the pillow fort and ran to the window. Wow, they all gasped. The rainbow was so bright and colorful, but even with the sun out, Peppa knew what she wanted to do. The pillow fort was the best game ever, she declared. Can we keep it up forever? Mummy Pig laughed. Well, maybe not forever, my little piggy. We do need our cushions back on the sofa. But we can definitely build it again on the next rainy day. Peppa and George and Suzy all cheered. Cleaning up was almost as much fun as building, as they all had a big silly pillow fight before putting everything back in its place. Daddy Pig pretended to be a giant pillow monster, and everyone giggled as they threw soft pillows at him. By the time everything was tidy, everyone was feeling a little sleepy. Building a giant pillow fort is tiring work. Peppa gave her mom and dad a big hug. Thank you for helping us build the best fort ever. You're welcome, Peppa, said Daddy Pig. It's true what Mummy Pig said. All you need is a little imagination to turn a rainy day into a wonderful adventure. And so, even though they couldn't jump in muddy puddles, Peppa and George had one of their most memorable days ever, all thanks to a few pillows, some blankets, and a whole lot of imagination. What a fantastic adventure! It just goes to show that you can have an amazing time no matter the weather. Did you enjoy Peppa's Pillow Fort adventure? What's the best fort you've ever built? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fun stories and adventures with Peppa Pig and all her friends. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.